Hello! Sorry about that. Hello and Crape. Pandora mean hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was saying that, yeah, the main menu, I've changed I've changed the main menu's visual to sunset. I think it's nice and warm. I've done a couple of new things, but there's a lot of things to talk about, I suppose, because the project is kind of floating on many parts. We don't really know how this is going to end, and well, first thing first, let me show you the new sculpt I've been doing. Yashiki, who's the one who's creating the rig and the skinning of all characters in Neon Tales, has been working on the new district here, so he didn't have time to rig and skin those guys. But as soon as it is done, this flying guy is going to shoot projectiles to us via the air, and you're going to have to shoot them down before slapping them hard on the noggins. And this guy here is going to jump around, and you will have an indicator on the ground as to where he's going to land, so that you can avoid that. It's a type of minigame. That's what I plan to do anyway. Of course, there's going to be a lot of tweaking while testing the new combat system based on those AIs, the new AIs, but that's a thing I'm going to work on. Also, I did a little, while waiting for Yashiki to work on the rig, I did a tiny little thing that didn't take me much time, but if you take a look at her headset, it uses a different texture now to visually tell, and also it has a different... It's not very visible here, let's change the daytime. I guess it's not very obvious, but the emissive map on her headset is more red. Is red. It's just to tell that she has telepresence technology on her. Therefore, whenever there's dialogue saying, "Oh, what's that technology you got on your head?" and stuff like that, it's not as it's more obvious. It's more it's visible, and the zombies react to her more. It makes more sense, kind of. That's what I want to say. Those guys are going to... Those flying types are going to shoot via this appendice. Maybe I should add some sort of... maybe I should texture it more so the bottom is looks more dangerous. Oh, we'll see. It's a simple... I can always come back to their textures later on. So that's that. Yeah, so lately we've been discussing about our financial state. We are broke AF. And yeah, we might be going to... The publishers are not really into our project. We're reading a lot of articles here and there about other indie games companies that are financially successful by making tiny games that are way simpler than Neon Tales is, and have a crazy ton of wishlist and stuff. Maybe as an indie game company that is going for their first, not really first, but first ambitious project. We have to recognize what it is. We don't have much marketing sense yet, but maybe we should have started with tiny projects that doesn't take much time. But on the other hand, yeah, like I said earlier, it's not really the reason why we're going for indie games, right? But still, we are a company and we're trying to survive, we should do whatever is required to do so. I wonder how. When I'm looking at the Witcher's at CD Projekt, I think they kind of really, their history, like, kind of really pushed it for a long time. They really pushed for because Witcher's 1 and Witcher's 2 weren't really awesome for me. Wasn't really great games for me, but Witcher 3 is. I don't know. I think I don't know. What does it take to be successful? I guess in short is to be able to survive with your craft. Why am I coming here? Oh well. Well. It's been a hell of a ride. I'm not saying that I'm going to stop the project, nor am I going to give up. Not at all, but there are... we might need to either pause or work and find another work and work on this as a side project, or wrap it up. Like, if I go to the Neon Tail shop right now in the story, let me have another daytime. If I go to the Neon Tail shop right now and come out, I don't think it's a bad way. You get a message telling you that this is the end of the early access, but you can prompt out the invasion by pressing F8. I don't think it's that bad of a way to end the early access build, but should I just make it so you are free to roam and fight aliens forever and make it the episode 1 so that we wrap it up and work on other stuff to be financially stable again before coming back to it and finish the project? Huh. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm talking about this because this is obviously that those are the things that I'm thinking about mostly lately. But I can understand that it's not really a great thing to listen to when you come to this stream. You want to unwind or something. We can also talk about crepes and stuff, and waffles also. It's fine. Let's see, where is the Neon Tail shop? I think I'm closing in here. Nope. I think it's here. It's just down here. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Ah! I think that was it. I think that's where it is. I still think the hot potato game is a good one. Should find another way to climb up. Up. There we go. There we go. It's here, right? Yeah, it's here. Behind those things. Oh well. Today the chat is quite silent. Also, a lot of indie projects are working on their socials like crazy, relying on these algorithms to go viral. Yeah, I don't know. Yes and no. I think there's a lot of. I mean, we've been posting like crazy for a while and nothing happened. I think there's also the influencers having a part of it, but it's never everything on anything, if you know what I mean. I know I said before that if a big influencer play your game, you're set up, you're fine, but I don't know. It helps. It helps a lot, I suppose. Yada di dada. Also, yeah, whenever I see things that I want to change in the portrait, Yeah, that's the thing. When I want this project to work, I want to make an awesome game that I like. And that means whenever I see something that I dislike, I want to go back at it and change it. And that also means that the project is always a little bit further from being finished each time that happens. Yeah. It's too bad though, because I replayed the whole game a while ago, and I think I do get to capture the player's intention to the story and get him preps up and really pumped up for the action behind. I think that part is working, but it takes a lot. It takes some energy from the players to get there. Not that it is a bad thing, but it's a condition, let's say. No, it's understandable that you might need to pause to survive. Sad, of course, but understandable. Yeah, what I fear the most is that when I take another job, it's going to be extremely hard for me to come back to this thing. I do not wish that to happen. No. I really want to be able to be independent completely on my creations and stuff. Hashtag more RAM. Woo! There we go. He's not looking at Ruby while pointing out. That's the kind of things I want to go back to and fix all the time. Yeah, this is weird. He's not looking at you while talking. He's like looking behind you. Super weird. I think there's a bug with his eyes, that's why I deactivated it, but that's not really a great solution for this problem. Ah well. Interesting. Seeders are extremely rare, so their apparition and damage created on awakening. They kind of have a special state. I don't know, this is really what I want to do. I'm doing exactly what I want to do for a living, but I'm not living by doing that yet. Oh well. I've got so much things that I want to get out of my mind. So many games that I want to get outside in the world. So many stories I want to tell and that I would create out of just fun. I don't know. That's what creation is. So yeah, this is where the early access stops. There's also the idea of having this open up a multiplayer thing. I don't know. Is it? Maybe I should take a look at it and make it so you can play with your friends at that point. Maybe it's way too late in the game because you would have played the game for many hours. I don't know. This scene is hilarious every time. Really? That's awesome to hear. That's awesome to read. Shouldn't be sad though. Not many people get to give it a shot. Give their dream job a shot. I did. Maybe I could have done that more smartly, so that we don't end up in the broke state. Yeah. Some people say I'm smart. I don't think so at all. Look at this. I'm able to do a lot of things, but it's not because I'm smart. I think I'm just passionate. Crazy more passionate than most people, I suppose. Woo! F8. And yeah, I easily sacrifice many things to like my diet, like we talked about last week. Yeah, I can easily sacrifice many things for the sake of my passion projects. Ouch. I thought I fixed that. So when you're stopped, you advance. You advance, but the advance is quite big. Oh, it's the initial one. It's the initial one is kind of the first attack is kind of advancing her too much. The ones behind are using the momentum you already have, so it's fine. Yeah, maybe I should simply deactivate it. And if you want to advance while slapping, then you do it on your own. It's not a hard task. Woo! So, what could be interesting? Yeah, like I said, here it opens up and you can play with your friends, but it would be way more fun. If I open up to multiplayer, I would have to make it so the other characters are playable and you can select them, so that you don't get a bunch of rubies on the streets all the time. But maybe, yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. Instant concrete shark! Hashtag skills. True. I didn't even pay attention that I made it happen on first try. Wow. There we go. Yeah. It's an acquired skill. You get to get the right tempo over time. Hot dogs. Ouch. Also, advancing is useful once you're used to it. Yeah. The thing is, I think it scales up based on your based on your acceleration. That's what's annoying me. So if you get the acceleration upgraded to the max, you're going to go crazy. This is fine. I'm on a slope. That's why. Ouch. I feel like I went in the code and I made it so it's a fixed number, but somehow I don't feel that way right now. And I also remember having tested that. However, I did tested that in the playground, so it's possible in the playground I don't get an environment, and it's harder to see the acceleration with no textures nor environment behind. I tested it a bit and understood that you need to press attack not in the moment you land, but a moment before, yeah. Slightly before. So you managed to make it happen too, right? That's cool. Oh! Right. Oh! Oh! What? I'm pressing right at the moment. There we go! Woo! Concrete shark. I should add a voice actor to do that. That would be funny. Accelerate, concrete shark. Let's go. Let's conquer some cities with our concrete superpowers, concrete swimming powers. I don't think the enemies, the zombies, are able to follow me here. Oh, they are. I know that I've okay, that's funny. They are able to spawn on those sewers, how do you call that? Sewer doors. That's funny. All right. Sure. Because those sewers things have nav mesh on them. That's really funny. Ouch. Oh well. Well, the district is not finished yet, so it's whatever. I know I did an update this morning, but I think he said that it's not finished yet, so I doubt that there are any grinds there. Yep, there isn't. Oh, this one has. I grinded on that, right? Yeah, I did. Alright. Ah. Yeah, no grind. Alright. Come on, let me go. Let me go through. Woo! Another thing that I think I could do. Yeah. They're like stray dogs in the winter. I don't want to move from warm cover. True. Exactly that. No. How about let's take a... Ow! Ow. Let's take a... selfie. My eyes were closed. As usual, whenever you take a selfie. There we go! Woo! Always take a selfie when you're in danger of being bitten by zombies. It's a rule. It's a rule you shall abide by. Woo! Yeah. All right. Let's see. This is kind of a funny sight. I've never been here before. This is interesting. So much work. I suppose it's not. Even though we don't get any success in financially in this project, I think it's still a good. Let's say if you buy the game and you play the game, I think you would see the passion that went inside this project, and I think that has some value in it, even though the company doesn't survive with that. But that's, I don't know. Should I say that that's on us? It's kind of hard to tell. Ouch. Ooh, what's going on? Was I really swimming? Was I really swimming there? Felt like I was doing a swimming animation. Although I know in fact that I was just falling like that. But I was gliding, right? Alright, time to get out of here. Oof. Why can't I get in? Come on. That's weird. Alright. Is it PC game? Yes it is, although I really wish it would go on console, because the controls are really set up for a console. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Adriel. I was feeling a little lonely. It's nice to see some newcomers here. Let's see, can I go up that way? Come on. Alright, I'll try something which is weird. So what you're seeing here is the new district that is unfinished and has a lot of bugs. It's, of course, it's normal because it's not finished. Most of those pipes are supposed to have grinds, but they do not yet. Anything you see here is work in progress. Nah, after hit invisibility animation looks lovely. Oh, yeah, it looked better without it. I see. Also, I can turn into a concrete truck if I manage to make it happen. Alright. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Nice. It's funny. It's funny how those zombies can only get get on those nav mesh. Fruits. I told Yashiki that I really loved rushing through the fruits and and that's he did it. Tons of fruit for me to go through. So yes, it is a PC game right now. It is on early access. You can get it on Steam. The game is a very big passion project that is not backed up with a very smart marketing sense. However, you can see through the amount of work that went inside it, and by the size of our team, which is only 3 people, that a lot of love has been poured inside this project. Oh, the cars are... It's kind of weird. I know that by deactivating the invasion system, the traffic should be back on, but sometimes it doesn't work. Oh well. Yeah, I see no cars here. Oh. I remembered how previously you was wondering what Ruby should do when touching water. And we hadn't concrete shark yet. Yeah, I'm not sure. Having her swim using this animation. Wait. Using this animation is a... Beside being an awesome private joke, I don't think many people will get to understand the concrete shark. This animation. That's a way to swim, right? It's a way to swim, right? But it's a weird way to swim. Rawr, rawr. Rawr, 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 rawr. Woo. Ouch. Ooh. I should make a combo out of, a trick out of this, like shooting, aerial shooting, and then a couple of spin. No cars in the game and in the chat. That's so sad. Ah well, everybody's got their real life problems, I suppose. If only life could be all about games. I would never leave it. Leave the games. What you gotta eat? Waste of time. Eat pasta with salt. No, yeah. Don't do that. Eat healthy, please. Don't be like me. Boop. Yeah, if it ever, if the project stops and stuff, if the project wraps up quickly earlier, and we decide to go for an episode 2 later on, once we're financially more stable. If that happens, I don't think I would stop the stream. Maybe I'm going to play other games, maybe, I don't know. Because I really enjoy those the streams. It's fun for me to do. Woo! And also, I believe that there are values in the things I say about the game designs of games I play. Even though most of the game design stuff I can tell about on this project has been said. Yeah, I guess that there's a lot more I could say. Like what I plan to do with that is probably not going to happen if we don't get a publisher, but what I plan to do for the other characters, like Ram, your favorite. I was thinking, I think I already said that he would have ranged weapons like a pistol and a gun and a shotgun, and have maybe X for shotgun and RB for longer, maybe rifle. I don't know. I don't know yet. It's going to be an army of one. It's going to be fun. But I thought about the inputs of different characters, and at first I was going for the same template as Ruby, which is RB for long-ranged attack, X for melee attacks, and B for defensive skills. But some characters, I believe it's more interesting if some characters have mainly offensive abilities, and others mainly defensive and evasive abilities. Like Toast, I think what fits her most would be just getting around and putting landmines. And putting some traps and setting up some traps and stuff that also fits with her personality. Ooh. And in that case, Ruby would be the most balanced of all because she has it all. She has it all. She has melee attacks. She has ranged attack, she has defensive skills that it's not in the game yet. She has a big cannon attack that really hurts. You don't know that because all the zombies have very low HP, but this cannon here, it's quite a big damage. It's going to be more obvious when the soldiers are going to appear in the game. But yeah, right now it's what it is. Hashtag more RAM. Yeah. Woo! Also, I should make a music out of this. Ouch. Alright. What would you guys want in the game? Beside more stories, missions, more combat, specific missions. Maybe you can design some interesting combat missions to the thing. I don't know. Right now the only thing that is done is the overall invasion system, where I don't know, I can make it as interesting as possible, but there's always that production versus ideas things. Very late. Hello, Lucky Dragon Geo. Hello, welcome to the stream. Super happy to see you. Yeah, there's been a couple of heavy discussions here and there, but I don't want to be heavy here right now. I was talking about the combat systems. Yeah, let's have some coffee. Been overworking the fighting? Not really that. It's more. I've been working a lot on many things. Well, let me show you the new alien. There's a alien. I call it a Sorad fly, and the other is a Sorad soldier. The Sorad soldier is going to move like the spiders in EDF. If you ever played EDF, they are going to jump, try to land on you. They are going to. You will be able to see where they land beforehand using an indicator, just for the gameplay thing. I don't know if I should do that, actually. It's going to depend on how many of them are going to spawn, but knowing me, it's probably going to be a lot. Because I like to fight a lot of enemies. And balance with the number. Balance difficulties with the numbers. So here we go. Yeah, you get the small aerial alien that's going to shoot projectile via its abdomen sac. I'm not sure about the color actually. When I textured, the color was kind of yellow-green, but with this skybox, it kind of like looks like poopy green, but oh well. I guess I can put the sunset sky, but in which case everything is orange. This guy here is the main danger. He's going to have a stretchable limbs that is going to attack you from afar. He might be able to shoot also. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to give him a couple of different attacks. But yeah, you're going to be fighting this one. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. And shoot this one. I really should make an animation for when she's not skating. That's an alien looking. Yeah. Air treat. Oh wee. Yeah. I think I talked about that last week. Yeah, their design. I don't want them to be monstrous, but I don't want them to be friendly neither. So I'm kind of going for neutral visual with that sphere, that dark sphere. That's why they are threatening without being a monster looking, kind of, if you know what I mean. When I say monster looking, it's like the classic teeth and claws and rawr. That's what I mean. Woo! Boom! I don't know. What would be awesome? I had that thought this week earlier. Would be to gather a lot of other indie games and have their stuff in the city as advertising, like posters or movies or stuff like that, and try to gather more people around the game. Yeah, I don't know. At that point, maybe it's just, how do you say that in English? In French, I want to say pédaler dans la smoule, which means doing some bikes in semoule, yeah, it would kind of feel like doing some riding a bike in mud, although it's totally a different thing. It's literally riding a bike in rice or something like that. I think in English you say beating a dead horse, right? I'm not sure. Beating a dead horse. I've heard that thing. It's cruel. But you know, expressions. You shoot birds with stones and stuff. Yeah, you talked about them. Yeah, I think this is the first time I saw them. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah. So as you can see, they have a black hole as a face, and that's how they eat waffles. And it's important to know how you eat a waffle, right? Especially when Obsidian is going to have a waffle launcher to shoot at their mouth. This is probably not going to happen. I'm kind of down lately. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have to find a way to make this work, make this project work. It is not so far, so yeah. Woo! Nice. Glad I make it. Glad I made it. Yeah, I'm super glad you made it too. More about the combat. So I should string it up so that this thing... I don't know. A way to finish to wrap up the... I don't know. I'm thinking a lot about wrapping up the project because publishers are... Doesn't look great. because the game is in early access, it doesn't look that great for us. And so maybe something that I would like to do is having a boss fight. I don't know. Oh, first thing first, let's have the soldiers in, the fly in. Then we'll see. What do you guys think? What would you guys? I don't know. I don't think at that point it's a matter of game content. Although the main thing I'm interested in is the game content. Yeah, all the questions I have in my mind right now are more about the. Ooh, did I get slapped through the wall? Are more about how to survive. We are Broke AF. Broke AF. Make a song about that. Been a time since first announced, but your small group shouldn't be so hasty. Well, I wish I could be not so hasty. Oh, are you talking about the size of the project? Making the second game such an ambitious game? That I would agree. We were too hasty in doing what we want to do. That's for sure. Definitively need more combo and stuff. Okay. Let's see. Everything about the combat system is about momentum, right? What would make the momentum design more interesting? If you hit enemies that are in skate in between two of them, they get magnetic. That's an idea. Like if you have an opponent on your left and one on your right, they both get I don't know. Dumb ideas. Well, if you do need to wrap up, I mentioned doing chapters. If you could expose... Yeah. I know what you mean. If you could expose people to the world and make them love the game. Yeah. Well, that's definitively a wish of mine. People, come and love my game. What are you waiting for? Come on. Come on, let's have some fun. Shoo. Boink. Ouch. Bump. And also, again... Oh, wait. Leave the ranking skating competition as a B story and focus on just getting Ruby into the alien world and fighting. Yeah. Well, the idea right now is, you know, I just came out of the... In the story-wise, I just came out from the Neon Tail shop. Telopern activated my superpowers, and now there's an invasion in the city. That's where we are right now. So I'm going to make it so the combat is going to be fun and kind of infinite at this point. And I don't really know how to... If there's a need for a closure, or just let the player play, skate around and attack anything they want. Yeah, I don't know. Leave the ranking skating, and also since you can activate and deactivate the invasion any time. Right now, you can always go to the skating competition online thing anytime. That's not a problem. And also have the combat thing happen. I don't know. Also, again, it's okay to pause the project, especially if you need to do so to survive. Yes. Yes, we do. I just kind of wished... I just kind of wished I don't know. Also, in Taiwan, finding work, except if I find work outside via internet, I don't know, I can always look for work here. It's not something I really want to do though. I believe that my experience in making games is valuable to companies. That is one thing. And also I'm a workaholic, so there's no problem in getting me passionate about anything I do, as long as it's creating a video game. But I kind of wished I could stay in my own, have my independence in the creative matters. Oh well. Also, if you'll be in a better place money-wise, you might be able to find another way to work on this project. For example, that system Dragon Geo proposed. Yeah, right. We all wish it took off and found that rich investor to pay the way. Yeah, the discussion with the investors, the investor. I don't know. It's kind of a harsh offer, I think. I suppose there's more to discuss with them, but yeah, I don't know. Hard to tell. Don't take what you don't like. Yeah, of course, but there are. Yeah, true. I like the money part of it. I just don't like the... Oh, yeah. So investors can invest in your project in many ways, right? Either they get their money back via the royalties behind, or they buy parts of your... are you saying parts in English? I think it's... Yeah, I suppose it's part of your company's shares. Yeah, your shares. Stuff like that. It's a bit complicated. For me, it's a bit complicated. Because it's more of an unknown territory for me. Yeah, I'm really want to only focus on creating video games. That's my only interest in life. Oh well. Yeah, that's a saying of mine that I don't think many people have. Usually the expression is you cannot have it all. My way of saying this is you can have it all, but you have to spend the years. So you can do, if you want to, you can be able to do sculpting, texturing, animating, coding, and game design and everything you want to. Musics too. You just have to spend all the years in it. And so I did. You can have it all, but here it's a matter of if I want to get good at being able to survive with my own video games, I would have to get good and spend the years in marketing sense and stuff like that. And this is a way less, let's say, stable study to apply, because marketing is kind of like, as far as I understand, it's kind of like an ever-moving thing. You have to always follow. I guess it's the same with software knowledge, but to a lesser degree, I suppose. You have to update your knowledge of softwares so that you all the time. And that's normal. You have to update your knowledge of computer science, so computer stuff, so you're not too much behind in the why your game is bugging out whenever that effect happens, that kind of things. But it's not that big of a deal compared to understanding how I don't know. What I mainly see is article talking about other indie game projects that indie game studios that are successful by doing small projects that doesn't take that much time and having a crazy ton of wish lists that shames us by so far. I don't know. So I suppose I should just give up on the Intel and do tiny games, tiny strategy games, or puzzle games that are 2Ds and don't require much digging deep inside the knowledge of bugs with colliders and open worlds and missions and interactions and stuff like that. I don't know. Social information and the technology that drives in. Yeah, we tried everything, but I don't think that's all. I think what the game is. It almost makes me think that a game has more value, at least financial assets for a company, if it's a 2D tiny game puzzle type that is addictive rather than a 3D huge ambitious open world combat with very fresh and completely new game design that is never seen before. Feels like I don't know, and I don't want to talk bad about the other indie games because they look addictive, and if they are selling so well, that must mean that they are very well designed. But it kind of devalue my project, if you know what I mean. It's like this is what's working. This is not what's not working. Also, although on the other hand, maybe it's just a matter of how we marketed the game. I don't know. Business aspect of the game, like the money part of it. Yeah. Business aspect of the game production, even big companies are being greedy. A lot of games on consoles are looking into and adding add-ons. Yeah, I get you. You're right. But I'm greedy too. I want money. Give it to me, please. Hey. Yeah, I'm greedy, but I just want to live off of my being able to eat out of my games. Yeah, well, yeah, they are greedy in the sense that they don't need that money. I'm greedy because I need that money. Free to play is a cesspool of ad versus good ads. Oh yeah, ads. Okay. Free to play is a cesspool of ads versus good game versus advertising. Yeah. I personally never. Yeah, I try here and there some free to play games. Some of them are fun, I suppose, but the paywalls are kind of removing all the fun for me. I mean, I'm old school. I still play some Genesis game from here and there. Last week I was playing. No, lately I've been playing Genesis game because as a teen I was way more of a Nintendo gamer. Not necessarily Mario and stuff, but at one I suppose most of their Nintendo games have had better quality back in the days. What would I say? Yeah, I've been trying Contra Hard Corps. I've never played that game, and it's actually quite fun on Genesis. You get to play a wolf, shooting, having a heavy machine gun as a hand. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I don't know. Free-to-play games doesn't hook me at all somehow. I don't know. It's not as if I'm not even trying, because I give them a fair try all the time. I try to get hooked by those games, but I don't know. They don't just. No, I don't know. Even Star Wars Battlefield, I I bought it when it was very cheap, like 160 NTD. I had fun, but it didn't hook me up for a long time somehow. It's not even, it's kind of a free-to-play model, but it's not really a free-to-play. I don't know. It's weird. Social information and technology that drives it. Oh yeah, you were talking about the free-to-play things. Yeah. Yeah. Give Neontel a first look chapter, then take time and grind some mini games, build bank. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm going to do. Wrap up Neontel here at the end of at the beginning of chapter 2, where the fight begins and the invasion starts. Have the player have fun with the invasion and switch on back and on and off if they want to do some racing again. And maybe come back to it, yeah, I don't know. Or put it on the back burner and have the concept in your back pocket to toss out like boom, and got an awesome game. Yeah. Put it on the back burner and with the concept. Yeah, I don't know. From what I understand, having the game being in early access is kind of having burned a big card out of the sales, because we didn't know that when we started the early access, because it wasn't that case at that point when we started the early access. But early access now is exactly equal to release for most publishers. That's why we struggle to find a publisher. And having the release card burned out. Of course, if a big influencer will play the game, we can always have, and we have a lot of luck, we can always have the game sales go up, I don't know. And then on release have an interesting thing, state, but right now I don't think that's going to happen. Being addictive is important for game, yes, but Neontel also can be addictive. Races are addictive, but there's so few in the game and you never push them as the main thing. Yeah, I suppose I can always create way more races. I delegated that work to Young and Yashiki, while I mainly work on the main plot and advance the story. I suppose I could go ahead and create street races of my own. The only races I did were the plot mission races, where you follow Obsidian, Netixta, and Toast around. Funny enough, that's also where all the new features about the street races usually happen, which are the respawns and the resets of the street races and the participation of NPCs in the races, stuff like that. It always appears as I create the plot missions things. It makes sense. I'm the only coder in this project. It makes sense. Of course, it's going to be that time that those are going to happen. Combat in Neontel also can be addictive, but it's way too unfinished to do that. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I really believe there's something in there. Just skating around and avoiding zombies and shooting and fighting. There is something there. I picked up Ride 4 because it was on sale. Oh, I should take a look at that. Got me back into motocross racing. Cycle, what I was playing last week. That and Overwatch 2 beta. I should give it a try. I played Overwatch for a while, but it's way too much of a team effort for me to play steadily without a team of my own. Yeah, the one game that I played like crazy for an extremely long time is For Honor, because even if it's mostly a team game, you can kind of it's rare, but you can kind of carry your whole team by 1 versus 4 and do stuff like that, and that's really epic. Um, I was going to say Rogue Squadron. Oh, what's the game? Not Rogue Squadron. Oh well. Yeah, team games. Team games. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's hard if you don't have a real team that is steady and play with you. And it's kind of hard for me to have a steady team. One, because I don't know many people here in Taiwan. Two, you have to have steady hours so you can play regularly. I don't. I play a lot, but it's always random. It's 6 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon, and it's super random. I do play a lot still, but it's anything but steady. I would love DMCing again, but DMC4 is always my game to play, even though I finished it through and throughout. And I think a huge reason for that is combos. Yeah, the scoring system is very interesting in DMC, but it's a Capcom game. Of course it is always good. I mean, even their Resident Evil game, the Arena mode, they have awesome scoring systems. So if you can make a horror game having an arcade mode with awesome scoring system, you know what you're doing. And Capcom is very good with that. Even if they go to very not arcadey game, they always get back to their roots of arcadey at one point. And that's something I really respect in Capcom games. Even Resident Evil Village have that. It's really impressive, I would say, for me as a designer, game designer. Oh well. In DMC games, player is basically forced. I'm trying to correct my pronunciation of English words all the time, but the French always comes back. In DMC games, player is basically forced to constantly use different combos to keep style. Yeah. Therefore, it becomes a minigame inside the game, and this minigame of creating combo chains never ends. Yeah. That's also what I'm trying to do with the tricks. Like, you cannot do that forever. It's the same principle as the combos in DMC. If you keep using the same attacks, your style is not going to be as effective. Although my trick system is kind of more harsh, let's say. Instead of decreasing, yeah, DMC have the scoring system reduce the points you get from doing the same attack over and over again. While me, I just stop the combo completely. There, like that. I don't know. I don't have a scoring system, so that's a thing also. Although I do have this thing. I suppose it is kind of a scoring system. I don't know. My game, Neon Tail, is really a work of. I'm trying to be creative everywhere, and this is my core scoring system, and it is actually a streaming of people that would watch you based on your tricks and send you money if you succeed. I have ideas, man. I have lots of ideas. I just need to be able to apply them. I hope I will be able to say one day, okay, I'm going full mental with my game designs. I have so many projects, unfinished prototype of projects that have so many cool ideas. I really want to give them a try. Oh well. We get introduced to the combat. Maybe one big battle. Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. When Ruby makes it to the alien planet, if you want to just flush out the combat. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Maybe I should make it a big... You're giving me ideas, because recently I've also been playing the Wii. I've been playing Son Goku Bazara on Wii. That's Kara's fault. He he made me want to go back to some old school games, and that's what I did. And I have to say, I'm having fun. And yeah, Sengoku Bezara is a dynasty warrior with Japanese settings, and it's fun. It's just fun. And it's not. I haven't played the new Dynasty Warriors at all, but I know that Dynasty Warriors franchise kind of went down for me. I mostly remember the Xbox 360 version of Dynasty Warrior that I was playing with my roommate. That was pretty fun. But yeah, you just bash a billion soldiers and it's fun, and you conquer point by point. Maybe I should do just that. An epic battle. C'est fini l'époque du mode de vengeance pour détruire en solo. I think I missed some comments. Shen the Flip, the Tony Hawk. Oh yeah. Tony Hawk, they have the chains of tricks. I suppose I can do that with the battle. I need to intricately make the... No, what am I saying? I need to make the battle, the combat system and the trick system more intricate and more intertwined. Make it really swift and going from one to the other, and having one being extremely dependent on the other to make it really work. Overwatch League starts tomorrow. I am hyped. Yeah. I like the game. I like playing the game, but I was mostly playing... it needs way too much teamwork for me, I'd say. That type of game, I like it when I have a chance to frag by myself and I don't need my teammate all the time. Because if I need my teammate all the time, then I need a lot of coordination and communication, and I kind of like that. Even when I play For Honor with Young, we kind of just discuss lightly about anything, and it's kind of fun. But we don't have any strategy team as a team. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a gamer, solo gamer. Not really the cooperative type, I suppose. I don't know. I like co-op games though. I like that. If you do the same trick, the combo ends. I like it. Yeah. Was a cheap way to keep combos going on Tony Hawk. Yeah. Well, no, I think Tony Hawk did the same thing as DMC with the scoring. It's... Wait, you're giving me a doubt. I think you still get point, but you get less if you're doing the same trick again and again. But you still get the combo going? Actually, I'm doubting. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played Tony Hawk. It's been a long time since I last played Tony Hawk. Well, you can kind of hack this combo system in the fighting because you can repeat any trick if any attack lands on enemy. Yeah. That's what I coded, but that's not working. Somehow. So you do that, that, you hit one, they die, and you can do it again. And it's not working! Why? I coded it! Come on. No, it's not working. No, it's not working. Weirdly, I think I did test that. No, it's not working. I don't know. I have to come back to it. But you're right. That's a design I want to the combo system. You do simple tricks. You hit someone, and it resets your trick buffer, if you could call that. Revert kickflip, revert kickflip. grab, revert, kickflip, grab. Oh, you're talking about DMC. Knee and tail, revert, kickflip. Oh no, you're talking about Tony Hawk. Sorry. We're cycling between knee and tail, Tony Hawk, and DMC. I'm like, I see the words, and I'm not sure which one of those games we're talking about. Yeah. That's actually, I think that's actually a really good. Tony Hawk is all about the tricks, and I think that's awesome. Tony Hawk, the games are really awesome about that. I know for a while my go-to trick was just slide through a wall and just jump and press Y, jump, press Y, run, press Y, and have some square on it. That was a long time ago. It was on Tony Hawk 2 on PlayStation, I think. Wow. Good memories, though. When Tony Hawk the remaster came out, I kind of wanted to play it, but too expensive. I'm too broke. Could do that for a good 5 minutes, and she's online player in the new Tony Hawk. Oh, thank you, Jack and Gio. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like begging for money, but yeah, thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. Tony Hawk 1 and 2 online. It felt bad, but it worked. It's in the game, don't feel bad. If it's in the game and you can use it, that's how it's supposed to be played. Don't feel bad. Go play For Honor and you will see that if it's in the game and you can use it, don't feel bad about it because other players are going to use it too. And they are going to use it more viciously than you do. And if you're very vicious, don't worry, there's always someone more vicious than you. Yeah, For Honor is anything but honor. Trick system is not very rich, like in Tony Hawk, and conditionals, like if there's no grind nearby, there's no way to make a grind trick. Yeah, I mean Tony Hawk also has that, but I guess you have more to play with if you don't have a grind, compared to Knee and Tail, where if you don't have a grind, there's a lot of tricks you cannot do. It's like more than 30% of the tricks you cannot do, which is way too much. In Tony Hawk, like if you don't have a grind, you can do so many things still and keep the combo going. I guess you can still keep the combo going without the grind. You just have to be very conscious about the tricks you did. Like what I'm doing right now. Oh, well, if I'm trying to do tricks when the zombies are around, of course. Oh, Natixta! Je vais te montrer le nouveau. I'm going to show Natixta who just came the new enemies that I modeled. It's not skinned rigged yet, but it's there. Fighting combos are more promising. I'm never sure whether it's promising or promising. Promising, I think. Promising in terms of being less conditional and potentially more rich, but you don't count them in combo chains. Yeah, I'll probably do that at one point. Make the attacks a combo trick chain. Count them in the combo. Actually, it's in my code. I don't know. I just haven't spent the time to make it so. I should work on that now. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's good that you remind me because I've been having my mind so much on other stuff that I completely forgot about that. Decrease points, but make the combo keeps multiplying. Yeah, maybe I should do that. That's the Tony Hawk and DMC formula. Oh, it's funny because the shell is kind of glowing at night for the soldier. So yeah, this is the Sorat flies. They shoot projectile at you while flying behind. You just have to shoot them down and then attack them when they're on the ground. Yeah, can you write that down, Young Yashiki? Make it so the first attack doesn't advance anymore. Like that, so much at least. Adding the tricks, adding the combos to the fighting. Yeah, adding combos to the combat. Yeah, adding combos to the combat. And those are two things that I should do and not forget. And maybe make it so the combo doesn't stop if you do that. I'm not sure about that yet. We'll see. I cannot pin your donation from the game. Had to. Thank you so much, Lucky Dragon Geo. You're awesome. You are the one who gave the most donations via Twitch. Thank you so much. Got to support an awesome skater. Thank you. And then Géant. It's okay. Yeah, they are quite big actually. If I approach Ruby, yeah, you see she's not even the size of one toe. But when you fight them, you usually are at that distance and they don't look that big from that distance. It's free when you approach them. You see that. Ah oui, je vais faire comme les araignées de EDF. I'm going to make them, the soldiers jump around like the spiders from EDF. But except that they are going to have a red circle on the ground where they land as an indicator. Because you're skating and the momentum. Compared to EDF, your mobility is extremely important, and therefore the plan. What am I saying? The planning of your skating path is way more important in Neontail than in any other games. So I'm going to add indicators for dangers on the ground. Kind of makes sense to me. Woo! Boom! Natixta was here for like 10 minutes. Sunk in tons of comments again. Sorry, Natixta. Oh yeah, sorry, Natixta. I didn't read everything. It's okay. Oh, you were answering that. Okay. If there are sky enemies, then they would need to be seen. Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, those guys are going to be. This guy. This guy is probably going to make me add some new attacks in the air. We'll see. By the way, this cannon is extremely high damage. It's the highest damage of all the attacks. Like I said earlier to Lucky Dragon Geo when he was alone in the chat. You don't feel the damage of any attacks because the only thing you can attack right now are the Zombinis, and the Zombinis have what, 2 HP. But it's going to be really obvious when the soldiers and the fly are going to appear in the game. I really like the effect I did on the black hole. Oh yeah, I forgot you were here, Mayor. Maybe that's why combo resetting thing is not working. Game is also trying to remind you that you was going to add fighting combos to combo chain. Yeah, I mean it's unfinished. I probably started writing something, but something else is impeding on that code somehow, probably. I should add animation for standing still ranged attack. They don't suck. No black hole. They do suck. This is Kirby from the future. Big visible threats. Yep. Air finger snap. Oh, that's an idea. Air finger snap. Wow, that was cool. Completely planned, of course. It's cool because you can really slip between Zombinis. It's not that hard to do, but you can really squeeze your way through two Zombinis easily like that. It's not that hard to do, and it really feels great. You don't get that in any other games. That's the main thing with Nintendo, I suppose. Woo! I think the one thing that is too bad is that you don't when you snap your fingers after poisoning them, you don't see them exploding. That's kind of something I kind of want. I suppose you would have to make it so. Yeah, I don't know. Also, black hole effect is great. I also think so. Thank you. That's cool. A future Kirby. A future Kirby is a nightmare. If it looks like that, Masahiro Sakurai might have an issue with it. I mean, he's doing the new Kirby. I don't know if you saw the trailer. It's like it's in a realistic world, kind of like The Last of Us. And Kirby can eat up a whole car and have the shape of a car. I'm not sure if it's... I don't know, it's kind of weird to have a realistic thing in a Kirby game. I mean, Kirby is one of the the cutest game ever done on the first Kirby's. Were so cute, everything was cute, all the enemies were cute. It's cuteness overload. And now you get Kirby eating cars. Realistic cars. It's very weird. It's super weird. Ah oui, le nouveau Kirby. Oui, yes, the new Kirby. I don't know, everything is trying to go to... I'm not sure I'm really a big fan of cartoonesque worlds colliding with realistic worlds. I think I said that with Sonic already. I would say don't try to make a movie. Just have the whole movie being CG animated, and have the worlds of Sonic instead of having the real world thing. But yeah, it's whatever. And Kirby is kind of going that route. I don't see the appeal at all. I don't play video games to see realistic worlds. I don't know. I mean, I do sometimes, but I don't play a Kirby game to see a realistic world. It's weird. It's weird that some game designers see the appeal in that, or the movie makers see appeals in that. If I was to create a Sonic movies, I would totally not have real actors in it, and not even have the real world in it. Even probably not going to make Sonic talk, as I think that everything was way cooler. Everything Sonic was way cooler. I should stop talking about Sonic now. Everything Sonic was way cooler before he started talking. Knuckles was super cool until he started to be the dumb guy. Oh well. No mist exploding sound. True, I should add that. Oh, there is a sound. There are just way too many. It's just a like that. It's a yeah, this is a sound I made. I kind of wanted like a tornado sound. Tornado plasma tornado kind of sound. I think it's working quite well. It's just that whenever I hit many zombies at the same time, it kind of get ducked down. I should do something about that. I actually know exactly what I should do about that, but that's going to take me some time. I have played the demo. It's not bad. 3D Kirby is a scary thought if you think about it. Yeah, it's past the game. Yeah, you played the demo of Kirby, the new Kirby? I didn't even know the demo was out there. On the other hand, I don't have a Nintendo console new gen. I don't even have the Wii U, so I should acquire some. Let's first have a salary, then talk about buying consoles. Shall I? All right. Old school Nintendo. I thought you would. I had a. No, I didn't. I played a lot of Nintendo game at my cousin's place, but I never had a Nintendo. I had a Wii. I had a Wii offered by me as a birthday present by my roommate a long time ago. I don't have any anymore, but. I mean, you was wondering how to make an enemy that Ruby would think cute just looking at its image, but terrifying in real life. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going for with the Sorat soldiers over there. I think it works. The scene I was imagining is like Taylor Perntorn talking about you, talking about the threat of the invading aliens that are going to be so frightening, and then shoot a hologram of the Sorat look, and it's tiny, of course, and it looks cute. Then in real life, it's like, ooh. I could imagine a scene like that. Hello, sir. Do you need help? Zombies! Please stop yourself. I have to talk to this delivery guy for a second. The answer is Giant Kirby. Freaking terrifying, yeah. yeah, true that. Giant Kirby. Now that's the same idea as my Sorat the soldier. Classic move. Woo! Alright, alrighty. Alright, stop bugging me, guys. Oh well. Let's shoot some rockets. Fooyah! Rocket time! Exactly, you know what's going on. Called it, exactly. Well done. Yeah, it's a little tradition now. Rocket time! Always have a rocket time in your life. That's what we need. Hop, hop. Let's shoot the mini rocket first. Boom! Thank you, Do Gaming, for being us on Patreon. Thank you, Peems, for being with us on Patreon. You can speak for an hour without stopping, so figured. That's true, and non-samurai. On the surface, I would never have told myself that I'm someone able to talk much, because when you actually know me, I'm not a person of much word, usually. Somehow the streaming made me very talkative. No, that's not true. I am very talkative whenever we talk about video games. That's something that triggers me. Thank you, Car, for being with us on Patreon. And yeah, I suppose the stream is just talking about video games, so that's why I can speak forever. Thank you, Snowden Cameron, for being with us on Patreon. Yeah, in real life, I suppose I can talk about various stuff, and I can be talkative whenever there are interesting things to talk about. But most of the time, when it's just hello, how are you doing? The weather is nice. kind of I'm very short on things to say. I'm like, yeah, it's raining. Stuff like that. I don't know. Thank you, Netixta, for being an awesome Patreon of us, and for being here and following everything since the beginning. Thank you very much. Thank you all, guys. Although today there was some sort of downward notes, I really cannot thank you guys enough. Oh, thank you, R19s, because this is a project of mine. This is my dream work. I've been doing my dream work without any payback, of course, but it's something that I know it's a chance I have. Even if the work is hard, I really that's the thing I want to do. That's the thing I want to do, and you've helped me extending that time for a while. Thank you, Dragon Geo. And even though there might be a pause, I shall come back to it. Like I said earlier, the one thing that I'm very scared of is if I post the project, I go to find a job, and I will. What I'm scared most of is that I won't be able to come back to being my own company and working on my own project. Thank you, Joker from 45. And whoa, thank you, Dragon Geo. Find the gameplays you are comfortable with. Much love, always. Thank you so much, Dragon Geo. You're awesome. And I'm so thankful that I became blurry for a while. We have a Concrete Shark Prophet and a Rocket Prophet in the chat. Yeah. Tout a commencé avec la démo sur la publication Facebook et le site. Yep. It all begins there. Yeah. So much hope and love. Yeah. I need to trick this out. Ah, come on. Okay, so my code did something, is that it doesn't stop the combo immediately, but it stopped it on the second trick. If I see... No, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much, by the way, Lucky Dragon Geo. Alright. It's time to call it a stream. Let's have a sunset sky for that. Thank you guys so much for being here in the stream and for following the project for so long. I'm not saying that the project is ended. I'm going to come back. I'm going to work on it. Thank you, Natixta. Phase life, Neon is life, and of course hashtag for freedom for Yashiki. Yeah, freedom for Yashiki. Always love, find your ideas and do what you want. Yeah, nice one, Natixta. Good one, thank you. Well, I'll see you next week on the next stream. No matter what, I'm going to keep on doing those streams because I'm having so much fun, and it's my way of socializing, I suppose. And I'll see you next week then. Bye bye. Good night. Good days. See you next week. Nighty night.